know it doesn't always feel this way, but when you take time out of your day to help someone and volunteer, it can make a real difference in their life. I know for myself, just seeing my mom volunteer while I was growing up really put a desire in myself to volunteer. Whether you volunteer at your child's school, homeless shelter, a ministry, or any other place, having a volunteer insert to track the information that you need can be useful. So today I'm going to show you how to set one up. I'm going to be using this to-do insert, but if you want to save money, you can use a free printable that is sized for your happy planner, like my dot grid printable. Cut it out and punch holes in the side. The video where you can get that printable is linked below if you are interested. I wanted to start out by sharing ideas with you for what you could use your volunteering insert for. Idea 1, plan out what to wear. Maybe there is a dress code you need to stick to. I remember one time I was a waitress for a charity fundraiser and we were required to wear a white dress shirt with black dress pants, but I didn't have a white dress shirt, so I ended up having to borrow one. So it's good to plan those sorts of things out ahead of time. Or maybe you are painting a house or planting plants in a community or picking up trash and need to wear comfortable clothing and shoes that can get dirty. Plan what accessories to bring. I like to plan what I need to bring with me the day of the event so I don't forget anything. For example, if I'm going to be outside, I like to bring sunscreen, a hat, sunglasses, and a small backpack. So I write down in my planner that I need to pack these. Plan what to eat. If you are going to be gone for the entire day or a large portion of the day, you will probably need to bring food and water with you, so it would be a good idea to plan out what you will eat so you can pack it the night before. Plan what to cook. At a homeless shelter or some other locations, they may ask you to bring a cooked meal with you or ingredients for cooking the food when you get there. So I like to use my planner to plan when to buy the ingredients and when to cook the meal. Or maybe you will need to purchase coffee for an event and need to plan out where to go and what time to pick the coffee up at. Here on my insert, my first two sections will be contact info and addresses. So these are the phone numbers of the people I need to call if something goes wrong and the locations that we're meeting for carpooling. I'm also writing down some directions about getting there. For example, turn left after the sign, or that I'm supposed to only park in front of the house, not in front of any of the neighbors' houses.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing.
If you have a regular volunteer schedule from week to week, you could write the time to arrive at and the day of the week that you volunteer on this insert.
We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
The third section is my week before preparation that I need to do. For instance, I'm always supposed to call about a week before to arrange the carpool and to arrange what time to arrive at.
Baby, while we're young, oh, baby, while we're young.
The fourth section is my night before prep. Here I've written down that I need to have my clothes, food, and water ready to go, have enough gas in my car, etc. My fifth section are the do's and don'ts. And I'm really using this section for basic reminders like bring a jacket because it's normally really cold there and I don't want to be freezing.
Picture of you picture of you, a picture of you, a picture of you, a picture of you, a picture of you.
My sixth section is notes on restrictions, because there are sometimes rules of conduct and guidelines for the places you are volunteering at. For example, some places don't allow you to give or accept gifts or tips, or you aren't supposed to ask the people that you are serving certain questions.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me
If you are volunteering at your child's school, there are a lot of things that are specific to volunteering at a school that you could include on an insert. You could write the teacher's name, the room number, the name and phone number of the main room mom or volunteer coordinator, and the school receptionist in case you can't get a hold of anyone else, as well as the names and phone numbers of other parents who volunteer if you need to call them as backups if you get sick or can't make it or something else happens. You could include the list of activities that you are expected to do when you are there, and specific notes for that class. Like if you are involved in a program such as Art Masters, you can take notes on the training sessions, or take notes on expectations of that specific teacher. For example, maybe they want you to stay in the back of the classroom, or maybe they want you to interact with the kids. If you are helping with a field trip, you could write down the location that the field trip will be at, as well as how many kids you will be in charge of looking after. If you are bringing food for a class party or a bake sale, you can list out on this insert what you need to buy, what you need to make or bring. And if you volunteer in multiple classrooms, you can have a separate sheet dedicated to each of those classrooms that you're volunteering in. Because this insert is for a ministry at church, I'm going to place it under a tab in my faith planner called Church Activities.
Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that
I hope this video gave you some ideas for getting organized when it comes to volunteering, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!
Let me tell you, not because my eyes